I hope that works. I hope I come back and I still have a car there. This guy owns this building. Like, his dad had it and owned it for years and was going to be opening a restaurant here. When digging to turn it into a restaurant, they found all this and made it a museum. And it's incredible. Okay, I just arrived in Lecce, but I thought I'd give my first impression before I actually get out and wander around it all just based on the drive and what I see. Not a huge fan. I feel like besides the ruins, I don't know how much this place will have, and I do got to pick up a new external hard drive. I will probably be able to find that here. I'm just waiting right now for the app to download so that I can pay for parking, because these parking meters don't have a card slot, and I don't have enough euro change because it doesn't have a bill slot either. To pay for tonight and into tomorrow. I have spent 45 minutes, maybe more, trying to pay to park here, to absolutely no avail. I have just decided to write a note in both English and translated Italian that I attempted to pay but was unable. I hope that works. I hope I come back and I still have a car there. So now I have about an hour and a half, 2 hours before I'm able to even check into my room. I know there's a site right up here that I want to see. So I'll catch up with you when I get up to this site. This is one of the old gates, old portas, to enter the old town. Now, admittedly, my first impressions of this place might have just been dampened because of the fact that I was only riding through the newer portions of the city. And I mean, I just don't like new cities. But as I walk into the old town, I do actually like it. Now it's more like what I was wanting. This is the limited traffic area. So I'm parked literally just outside of that. But it does seem like this place is just kind of church after church after church. I mean, they're nice looking churches. Anytime I see a church like this, all I can help but think is, man, they nailed it. They got exactly what Jesus wanted. Yet another completely massive one. Okay, so I'm currently working my way towards a spot I marked on my map that I literally just labeled ruins ? Look at this awesome freaking tree I just walked up on. Well, the thing that I marked as ruins is not ruins. It apparently is some sort of building site. So I'm walking back. Oh, I had to get myself another one of them fantastic little espresso things out of the machine. I got a different one because that was like a different brand machine. And it was like more modern. It had like a nice touch screen that had like a lot more options. Freaking delicious. It was 70 € for one of the ones that was under their premium coffee. I just had a genius idea walking by another one of those little cubby holes with all the vending machines. Obviously, they gotta give you change if you use bills. And my smallest bill is a 20 € bill. I now have a complete pocket full of like almost 20 € in change. So that I don't have to risk getting my car towed, I am gonna wander my way back and pay the meter. Decided to walk behind one of them big churches that I walked by the front of the first time, and this was in the back. That is an awesome looking tree. I love the way the roots are just twisting around. Okay guys, I've made it to the museum. I'm about to go in. Just to let you know, it's 5 euros. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to photo or video, or if there's anything even going to be worth photoing or videoing in there. But if there is, I will let you know, and I'm going to go buy my ticket. That's a water cistern down there. Way down there. So up there is where I came in, and this is the cistern I can see from up there, and it goes over into here where I came down. But this guy owns this building. Like, his dad had it and owned it for years and was going to be opening a restaurant here. But when discovering all this stuff, I'm not giving his whole spiel. I'll save that for you guys. But the short is that when digging to turn it into a restaurant, they found all this and made it a museum. And it's incredible. Come to this museum if you're in Lecce. This is the kind of stuff that's usually like blocked off and they don't let tourists down into. I am so happy for this guy doing this and allowing us to go. They have a donation box there and I will absolutely be donating. These were tombs used for burial. There's the name of the place I'm staying, and I'll let you guys know how it is. Just a note for if you book this place, you're not staying right where the pin is for the Airbnb. That's just where you check in. I've had that happen before when I stayed in Pompeii, but this was not as far of a walk as I had in Pompeii. Pompeii was like a mile walk from the check-in point. I don't get that. This was right down the street, and then we walked into this. I mean, I'll show you outside. It's awesome. But we walked in, and I was immediately like, "Holy crap!" And he says, I upgraded you for free. This is my giant room. I'm sure the size can't translate. That ceiling is probably 15 feet. Bed, my big bed. I got a hallway to my bathroom. I don't know where the light was, but a hallway to my bathroom back here. Oh, it's automatic. So I paid like 52 euros for this place. And it's like in the center of the historic area of Lecce. Now, I'm gonna grab myself some gelato. I decided to pass up a gelato at that place I was walking by because they had that foot-tall mounded gelato, which is usually not the good stuff. I'm looking for one of the shallow places. But I'm glad I didn't turn around because I came upon this. Well, that was a cool little fountain. I'm gonna head back the way I came from, but down a different road to see different things than maybe those same extremely expensive designer shops. I grabbed myself some much needed gelato. I got cafe and stracciatelle, and I'm gonna sit down and enjoy the hell out of this. Oh y'all, this is so freaking good. I cannot get over how delicious the ice cream or gelato and the coffee is here. And then to combine those into a perfect coffee ice cream, perfect coffee gelato is awesome. So I'm gonna enjoy this while sitting here and looking at some ruins. Okay, I've got my gelato to a manageable point to eat and walk. And I'm sitting there eating this and I got to thinking, this is a question for you Italians out there, if any of you end up watching this. I know that Italians kind of look at you weird if you order an espresso with latte with milk or a cappuccino late, like afternoon basically. And they say that the reason for that is you shouldn't have milk that late. At least not large quantities of milk, because they are okay with macchiatos, which is a little milk. You will eat gelato all day, any day. And forgive me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's milk, and a lot of it. So, any Italians out there, can you explain that to me? Like, why is gelato okay, but a cappuccino isn't? I come up on one of the main gates of the old city wall, and there's this dude standing over here that looks like straight up mafia. I was about to completely pass this alley, and I kind of would rather do that because it doesn't smell that great. But I turned and looked, and I just a bunch of little black painted seamen swimming their way back here all along the walls. How can I not go follow the black seamen? But I'm just heading back to my room right now to drop my bag off and the GoPro because it died again. And I'm going to be heading back out here in a bit to get some, ooh, it's dark in here. That's fine, you don't need to see my face. Ooh, the lights came on. So yeah, I'm going to be heading back out to get some dinner here shortly. But you know what I look like, you don't get to see my face. After walking around a bit and not really finding much places open other than one place that looked way too fancy for me, I sat down here by the ruins and just got myself a burger. Look at this tiny little door. I got a duck down through. I love it. So I'm going to bed. Good night. As my face disappears in the darkness. But if I'm being honest, guys, after the I don't know what to call it, the situation, the incident, or the thing that I encountered at that abandoned building, although I took as many precautions as I could to not touch it physically or get anything on me, I stood back, I had gloves and all that. That smell has just permeated into my nostrils and is not going away, to the point that I have hand sanitized my face and actually shoved sanitizer up my nose. And I've sanitized my hands to extremes, including my coat and everything, and it still like keeps smelling it. So I don't know if I'm actually smelling it or if it's just a mental thing. But I really just want to check into my room and get a shower at this point.